Hey guys, welcome back to Celebrity Tarot Readings, where I do readings for celebrities and celebrities only. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you guys are into that. So, I am back with another reading, and this time it's going to be on Young Miami, aka Carisha Romika Brownlee. Yes, your girl's whole government name, okay? I meditated over her energy, and I wanted to do one because I ended up seeing on a neighborhood talk that she has unfollowed Diddy. Also, Meek Mill has unfollowed Diddy. And of course, I've done plenty of readings on Carisha and Diddy. So you guys definitely check out those videos. I believe there is like a special playlist for him, for Diddy, if you guys want to check that out. But I just want to see how Carisha's feeling. I want to know, is this breakup long term? Is this breakup genuine? Okay, and let's go ahead and start with the messages that came through. We're not going to waste any time. So, Carisha is a Aquarius sun. She was born February the 11th, 1994. She is Aquarius sun and her moon is in Pisces. As a matter of fact, she has a lot of Aquarius and a lot of Pisces in her chart. I'll get more into that as we go along. But as I meditated over her energy, the first song that came through is by Sarah McLachlan. And this song is Do What I Have to Do. And basically, it's one of those slow, melancholy songs where she's singing about loving somebody, but knowing that she needs to do the right thing and get the hell on, basically. So, the messages that came through is what ravages of spirit conjured this temptress rage, created you a monster broken by the rules of love, and fate has led you through it. You do what you have to do. So, if you guys check out a previous reading that I did on Carisha, I mentioned that there was somebody that passed on, and I know a lot of you all said that her child's father had passed. And I kept getting the energy of a person that was saying, like, you need to get out this situation, or you're in something that is, you end over your head, basically. And it's interesting that in these messages now, we get fate has led you through it. You do what you have to do. You also have, I have a sense to recognize that I don't know how to let you go. And I believe that she has gotten these messages, but please keep in mind, everything here is alleged because of course we're dealing with public figures. It's important to remember that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. Now, as I said, I do believe that she's gotten these messages. I do believe that she's a stubborn Aquarius. I do believe that she's somebody that has been thinking about this situation over and over again since the start of it. I do believe that she knew there was red flags a long time ago and that she's not Ray Charles to the bullshit, okay? But I do believe that this is somebody that got into a connection, and I do believe that there are some strong feelings there. It says, every moment marked with apparitions of your soul. I'm trying to escape this desire, this yearning to be near you. I do what I have to do. It says, a glowing ember burning hot and burning slow. Deep within, I'm shaken by the violence of existing for only you. Let me just stop for one damn second. Let me tell y'all something. I have always loved me some damn Sarah McLachlan. That woman can make some songs that go to the depths of your mother freaking soul. I don't even know what sign that woman is. If y'all know, comment down below. But this is the most beautiful sad, heartfelt shit I ever heard. Sorry, let me get back on track. But basically, it's this burning hot and then this burning slow, this strong connection that she has to this person, even though she knows it's wrong to want to be with them. Even in the part talking about the monster broken by the rules of love. Okay, again, I do feel like she is not Ray Charles to things. I do believe that she has been warned about him. She's been told about him. She knows about him through things that other people have said in the industry, but she was attracted to the monster. Okay. And one of those monsters is, like I've said in her previous reading, all money ain't good money. It ain't just about that love. It's the money and the fame, the attention that came with being associated with Diddy at that time before all his stuff hit the fan. Okay? You have, I know I can't be with you. I do what I have to do. And I have the sense to recognize, but I don't know how to let you go. Now, this could be past energy. Maybe she is genuinely moving on and not looking back. But I keep picking up on somebody who one or two things is going on here. I'm going to unfollow you, and everybody going to think I'm not associated with you no more. But behind closed doors, me and you still, I'm not going to say that because it's too early in the reading, and they're going to start trying to demonetize my words. So y'all just wait till the end, okay? All right, so the next song that came through was by Taylor Swift, all right? And the song is called Fortnite. It says, functioning alcoholic, I hope you're okay, but you're the reason and no one here's to blame, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised that one of them could be allegedly, okay, a functioning alcoholic. And you also have your wife waters flowers. I want to kill her. I've said it before, I said it again, and I'm still going to double down on it. I do believe that I would not be surprised if Diddy ends up getting married in the future. Okay, probably won't be to Carisha, and I believe that all of this will be done for strategic reasons. Okay, and I'm just gonna say it. I gotta say it because it's here. When I heard I want to kill her, before I started focusing on the whole wife part, I do believe, allegedly, there's a part of Carisha that is upset that Cassie came forward because you ruined my good thing, okay? I was living a good life. I had this money, I had this fame, I had this attention. I was associated with this big wig in the industry, and here you go letting everybody know that he been whipping your ass. Allegedly. I'm just saying. She may feel like she messed up a good thing for her, okay? You also have, I love you, it's ruining my life. I love you, it's ruining my life. It says, I thought of calling you, but you won't pick up. So I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe Diddy has distanced himself from her. So she had to unfollow him because he ain't picking up her calls. I'm just saying, this is somebody trying to rebrand. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of his rebrands is him putting a ring on somebody's finger. All right? So that is all we have from that. And I'm just going to go straight into the intuitives. Dear God, I ask. Woo! Hold on. I got too excited. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee, please. I keep getting police department, okay? I don't know if the police and reached out to her or they will soon be reaching out to her, but police department is here again. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee, please. Law enforcement may have told her, listen, you may be in fairy tale land, but you might want to distance yourself, homegirl, before you go down with this ship. And I will go down with this ship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be. There's another one. There's Dido. I'm just saying, don't go down with the ship, Carisha. Give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages, please, for Carisha Brownlee. Clear and precise messages, please. Let me tell you something, there's a strong chemistry between her and Diddy, because y'all, I damn near about to have my fire alarm go off, because I had burned some sage and some Palo Santo while I was doing this reading, and baby, whew, it burned so long, it finally went out. I had to put it away from the other side of the room. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's falling down. I said, well, damn. They doing some freaky deaky. insane chemistry. Give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through, please, for Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee, please. Not that card I just saw. Listen, somebody going to jail. Or somebody been threatened about, hey, you better do something or you going to jail. You're going to jail today. Give me the most clear and precise message that needs to come through at this time, please, for Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee, please. I don't know if this is her energy or mine, but I feel like today. And I was like, no, but I want to do this reading. But baby, I feel tired as hell. Give me the most clear and precise messages, please, for Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee, please. And what's so interesting is that's the same way I felt when I did Cassie's reading. So again, I don't know if energy vampire is what I'm picking up. How he be sucking the life out of people. Because I'm sure feeling like that. I feel like I have ran a damn race and I ain't did nothing. I'm exhausted. But anyways, let's get into this messages here. Bottom of the deck, you have Divine Masculine. Okay. She may end up with a Divine Masculine down the road, or this could be how she sees Diddy. Not Sugar Daddy popping up as one of the first cards. Is he not her sugar daddy? Did she not brag about this all the time? That is hilarious. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? She is mad because she don't want to lead that lifestyle that she had become accustomed to. All right. You also have the message here that says continuing to poke the bear. Okay. So I don't know. Either somebody poking at her or she poking at somebody, but she did get a fortune message earlier that said, let yourself envision exactly what you want and let that vision guide you. We'll see what that means later. You also have, I regret the things I said to you, okay? So there could have been some things that Diddy may have said to her, okay, which caused her to maybe walk away or unfollow him, or there may have been some things that she said to him. And I'm also getting JT. So something about JT may be in the mix as well. Now, keep in mind, I did get a song from Taylor Swift, who is a Sagittarius, and I believe JT is a Sagittarius as well. For those who don't know, she is the other member of City Girls. All right, something significant could happen in her life during the next waxing crescent moon. This could be a time where she'll be hustling or taking action in some sort of way or manifesting. This could have been a previous waxing crescent moon in which she may have decided to take action in some area of her life. All right, somebody could suffer with bipolar disorder, having unusual shifts in moods. I just got Diddy. Or he could be somebody that just exhibit this sort of behavior of this unusual shifts in moods from extreme highs to extreme lows. I think other people have even mentioned this in regards to him, but as soon as I said it, I saw his face, and it's like he went from just being nice into a big rage. Okay. Yep. Because you got, I regret the things I said to you, and bipolar disorder. Something ugly may have popped off, all right, between these two. Yep, Spirit said, baby, what is your intuition telling you? Okay? Because let me tell you something. People will lie to you. Your intuition will never lie to you. All right? Anytime you getting that nudge, like, leave, girl. You need to get the hell on. That's God talking to you. Okay? I'm just saying. All right. You also have long-term relationship. This is interesting because it came out in, it comes out in Diddy's reading a lot. And then it comes out, and here it is coming out in hers. All right, there may be a video that's going to end up going viral. Shut up. This was the twist when she saw that video of Cassie. Okay, let me tell y'all something. In the previous video, I think this came out in Diddy's reading. I regret the things that I said to you, or I'm sorry that I wasn't honest, or something like that. I believe that there may have been some talk between her and Diddy about, hey, have you ever did this, or you ever did that, or did you ever put your hands on her? Because people have been saying this, and this is what she said in her affidavit. And he's like, no, I ain't never did that. You know, she lying on me. And then bam, the video goes viral. Okay. And then it's like, oh shit, like this man really out here Iking and Miking. Okay. So, um, and I'm also getting that there is something else that is going to go viral. I did mention in a previous reading that there was going to be another video that came out in regards to Diddy, where he will be caught in a uncompromising position. Now, this could be a sex tape that ends up coming out in the future. I'm just saying. All right. But I don't feel like it's going to involve a woman. It may be a man. Okay. If there is a woman, there may be another man there. I'm just saying. All right. You also have, didn't I say functioning alcoholic earlier? And now you got the addiction card. Now these could be things she may be addicted to: codependency, alcohol, money, fame, allegedly. All right. And then, oh child, not the little blue pill, Diddy. Mr. Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Mr. Brother Love. You popping? That blue one? I'm just saying. It's out there if you need it. Okay. Bottom of this deck here, you have Rapunzel, Rapunzel. Let down your hair. All right. With the Rapunzel card, it basically talks about if something is bound to happen, it will happen. And no power can prevent it from happening. Baby, let me tell you something. One thing you cannot stop in this world is karma. If it's meant to come, it's going to come. Whether this is for Carisha or for Diddy or whatever, that tower is meant to come, and you either going to get your ass knocked over or you going to get out the way. It is what it is. That's why I'm here. Fate has led me to it. I do what I have to do. Okay? It was fated to happen. All right? You also have your Asian. If I'm not mistaken, I think that, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't there, I think there's a woman who's half Asian that Carisha has been fighting with online in the past in regards to Diddy. But I keep picking up the child's mother, the one up with the youngest child, the little girl, that child's mother. So I think somebody even said it in the comments. They were saying that Tisa Tales was saying that there's a possibility that Diddy got married to Dana or whatever her name is. It's something centered around this. Maybe she found out about it. Maybe he gave her a heads up before the news broke. I'm just saying. If not, maybe another woman that's Asian that he ends up with. All right. May end up finding out that somebody's pregnant. This could be the past energy of when she found out that she was pregnant. Because I'm not getting bun like hairstyle. I'm getting bun in the oven. You also have, I couldn't live up to your expectations of me. I do believe there was a Diddy that Carisha saw. And there is a Diddy that Cassie, Kim Porter, and everybody else witnessed. And I do believe that he starts off with every woman like this, where you become so infatuated with him, the way that he treats you like you're the best thing since sliced bread. He would never hurt a soul. And then there comes that bipolar disorder, that whole switching up. And then you get to meet the real him, the monster. You have stop waiting for the right time. The time is now. Spirit said, listen here. You better stop trying to figure out your exit plan and get the hell on. Time, clock is ticking. So stay focused. Shut the mother freaking door. Yo, shut the mother freaking. Let me tell y'all something. Let me show y'all. No, I ain't gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Carisha, keep playing around. Facing jail time and hauled off to jail, keep playing around. Think it's a game. I'm going to keep going. She's tired of this as well. The online harassment, people calling her an idiot and everything for having stuck by this man or not speaking out enough. I am so sorry that I didn't believe you. Sexual energy is here. Something significant could come out in the news in regards to Carisha, Diddy, or both on a Thursday. that hauled off the jail. Show that to y'all again. You also have treat yourself, thin build. I've waited my whole life for someone like you. I don't care who you are. Anybody out there would want them to, a rich person taking care of them so you can get to live a good life. Shit. But at what cost? All right. You have, what role did you play in this relationship? Child, time to take accountability, Carisha. Spirit said, what role did you play in this relationship? All right. There could be an Aries significant to this. Learning as you go is here. She may feel like he's her soulmate. This is not the first time this came up between Diddy and Carisha. This is not the first time. I really do believe that these two have a strong connection, but in a different life, in a different world, in a different situation, they probably could have worked. Somebody could have the initial R. Yo, why do I keep getting R. Kelly? I'm hearing it's the to ignition, fresh and hot out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in here wishing, sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's a freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Bounce, 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 bounce. It's like murder, she wrote. Once I get her out them clothes, privacy is on the door, but still they can hear me screaming more. It's the remix to ignition, fresh and hot out the kitchen. Mama, hot out the kitchen. I'm telling y'all, listen. We got food spells and did his reading the other day. It's like, so what? I'm drunk, sipping on coke and rum. It's the freaking weekend. I'm about to have me some fun. I'm telling y'all, every time I turn around, there's something about putting some in somebody's cup. We got food everywhere as if the party was catered. Oh, child. I'm getting so many messages. Something about a New York apartment or a New York studio is some evidence or something being found from Diddy in New York. It's something about some X pills or popping eggs. Oh, that's right. You could be facing some jail time. I forgot they said that allegedly you've been shipping something for Diddy. Some pink, something that's pink. Oh, Carisha. Did law enforcement reach out to you? I keep getting X. Yep. Spirit said, oh, there it is again. Spirit asking again. Carisha, what role did you play? That's y'all, she's more Carisha, you may be more involved in this. You going to jail. This girl may end up going to jail. Because she may have played a bigger role in this situation here. I'm hoping it's not what's coming through. But I'm picking up Madam. I can't say her name, but y'all know who she's tied to. She's tied to that S predator who ended up getting offed in prison before he had to go to court. But they saying that he took his own life. The one that's in the prison now. She got the short black hair. Something's gonna come to a halt in your life, girl. You got halt. HALT. And there's that hate again. I do not like these messages. I'm also getting date or peel. Carisha, did you play a bigger role in this situation than you may be leading on? Because if you did, you might be right there with him, girlfriend. Going right on to jail. All right, you also have here tit for tat. Final decision. Okay, Spirit said, well, you got a choice to make, and that's your final decision, because enough is enough. This could be about her choosing to walk away from Diddy, or Spirit says we gave you too many chances for you to get out of this situation, and now you may have gotten yourself in over your head. Shut the mother freaking door. Oh no. This card did not come out in no other readings. In all the time since I've done Carisha's last reading, this card did not come out at all for anybody. Y'all, why this came out for her again? All money ain't good money. Carisha, what did you do for that money? I'm hearing it again. For the love of money, people will steal from their brother. For the love... Hold up a second. Hold on. They're saying to go to that song. For the love of money lyrics. I bet they're going to give me Bone Thugs and Harmony. That is not what I'm... I bet they're going to give me... oh, wait. They gave me the right one. I thought they was going to give me For the Love of Money. Wait, I used to love that song. Hold up. Where he said... oh, my God. Y'all can tell me that. Y'all can tell me I wasn't one of the damn members of Bone Thugs and Harmony. I love that group so much. I know everybody had that person that they loved in the group. Like, who was your favorite rapper? Mine was Lazy Bone. My sister was obsessed with Busy Bone. I liked all of them, but Lazy was my favorite. But hold on. Hold up. What was that? Standing on the corner straight slanging. Here comes the crooked cops. I see why that came through. I'm telling y'all, I said it before and I said it again. I think I said it in Jigga's reading, Jay-Z. There is some dirty cops or dirty cop associated with them. Whether he gets exposed or not, I don't know. But, you know, he's a boy in blue. So y'all know they're going to protect them. They'll protect them more than these celebrities. But there's a couple dirty cops. And I ain't going to say much else about that. Let me be quiet. Here comes the crooked cop. So I dashed. I ducked. Stand behind a tree. Making sure don't see me. Police on my drawers, I had to pause, and yeah, it still don't trust them. Now my game is tight. Anyway, For the Love of Money by the OJs. So, some people gotta have it, some people really need it. It says, listen to me, y'all. Do things, bad things with it. It says, for the love of money, people can't even walk the street because they never know who in the world they're going to beat. Oh, my God. For that lean, mean, green. It says, for the love of money, people will lie. Lord, they will cheat for the love of money. People don't care about who they hurt or they beat for the love of money. A woman that will sell her precious body for a small piece of paper if it carries a lot of weight. If it carries a lot of weight. There's Diddy energy always coming through. I can't see a future with you. Something happened. She may not have been the one that left. He may be the one that's distancing himself from her. Okay? I'm telling you, I keep feeling like this man is trying to rebrand his image. You got, let's wait a while. Let's just kind of lay low for a minute. Because see, they could just be laying low for a minute. Hey, go ahead and, do what you need to do right now. And then we'll come back together secretly. You also have your gray hair, but I'm not getting gray hair as ancestor like I normally do. I'm picking up gray hair as somebody being stressed. So she could be stressed. Diddy, I already know Diddy's stressed. I picked that up in his previous reading. Diddy is stressed, but she could be as well. If you guys are enjoying this reading so far, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I would really appreciate that. Give me the most clear and precise messages. Payday. Something about payday. Lay low till payday. Give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Carisha. Carisha, please. Carisha, please. All right. What the hell? This card, you ain't supposed to be with this. You supposed to be over there. All right, you got too late. Ooh, didn't I just say this? Didn't I say that she may have waited too late? That clock was ticking. It might be too late for you, girlfriend. You might have incriminated yourself. All right. You also have closing this cycle. Okay. Cycle about to close out. Now we got a full moon. We got a full moon that's here. Matter of fact, the full moon will be here tomorrow. It is the flower moon, aka the Sagittarius moon. I'm just saying. That's the. Let me tell you, Sagittarius is about taking action. You got here feelings. I'm telling you, her feelings even came out strongly in her intuitives. There it is, round and around. Okay, somebody going round and around in a cycle with somebody, haven't learned their lesson. Round and round in a cycle with a jackass. You cannot make this up. Why so serious? Put a smile on that face. Shut the freaking door. Didn't Diddy dress up as the Joker? It ain't so funny now, is it, Diddy? Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face. It ain't funny now. Look at that shit. It ain't funny now. Look at that. Look at that Bunny and Clyde situation right there. Hell, they may both take off running. I'm just saying. It's a little too late to try to distance yourself now, girl. Because you were warned. And I said that in the previous reading. You was warned. Spirit told you to get your butt on. And you didn't listen. You were told to run. As fast as your legs can carry you. Giving the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee. Carisha Brownlee, please. Guys, comment down below if you all want me to do a reading on Dan Snyder, the Nickelodeon guy. I've been thinking about him a lot. Shut the freaking door. Looking for dirt on you. Vice versa. Law enforcement looking for some dirt on you, Carisha. I'm telling you, you may end up getting hauled off to jail, or there's a threat of you going to jail. Ain't shit is here. Child services. This came out in Diddy's reading last time, and I thought about this. Carisha, girl, the possibility of being separated from your children because of some alleged things that you may have done. Ooh, child. They are watching you. They are watching you. I said it before. There may be a phone conversation Diddy has with somebody. It might be Carisha. Somebody watching you. Y'all know who I'm thinking about. This is not in reference to that, but guys, comment down below. Do y'all remember the reading I did on Drake? No, on Kendrick Lamar. And I was talking about Drake, and then this card came up, and it's like, ooh, I'm on your ass, Kendrick. I'm on your ass, Kendrick. Say OVO. All right. I'm in a silly mood now. All right, you got in their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. There it is, baby. She is an Aquarius sun, baby. If we don't do anything else, we're going to overthink. Okay? And you got love triangle, third parties, okay? Multiple lovers and choices. I'm telling y'all, I would not be surprised if there is a separation. The separation is due to the fact that it's something that he distanced himself from her, is what I'm picking up. All right, let's see. Give me some more messages, please, when it comes to Carisha. Oh, Viho. I cannot get that song. That song live rent-free in my head. Freaky. 69 God. Kendrick, you was hilarious for that song. Giving the most clear and precise messages, please, for Carisha. Yep. That greed got in the way. That lust got in the way. Okay? You also have, look at that, lust and smell the roses. Girl, it's time to wake up from that dream. You also have nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, and giving back. Let me tell you, she may try to change her image by doing some things like this where she's helping out, or you're seeing her doing a lot of things in which she is doing volunteer work. But I'm also getting, I'm getting the savior complex. Like, you know how sometimes, because I did pick up with her being somebody that may have some issues in regards to like codependency or issues with self-worth. I picture her as somebody like a lot of people end up doing, especially us women. We have a habit of doing this. When we aren't healed, then we meet certain type of men that we think that we can just love them into acting like a good person. Like I can love that man until he becomes a good man, Savannah. Girl, that is not gonna work. Okay? To anybody watching this reading, please stop. You don't save him. He don't want to be saved. You can't. The same thing with you guys out there, because some of y'all do the same thing. Y'all be trying to save these women. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Basically, what you're doing is the only thing you're doing is you're hurting yourself. Okay, and I keep getting monster. The same messages from the monster, like thinking that you can tame the monster in somebody. Oh, I know I can heal that person. I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be different from the other women, just like I said in the other reading. Like, well, he ain't hit me. That does not make you a prize. All right, look at that. Bitter, angry, and petty. Didn't we get tit for tat earlier? And let me tell you something. This is not coke, coke. But as soon as I saw this, somebody do this, okay? Somebody sniff. Somebody sniff. And I'm seeing Tony Montana. You know how he was sitting at the table and he started getting high off his own supply and he was all angry? He was sitting at the table all cocky and angry. I never anybody over in this life that didn't have it coming to him. You got that? All I have in this world is my balls, and I don't break them for anyone. You understand? Ooh, that's when he went on that power trip and he got power hungry. That's what I'm picking up, Diddy. I'm just saying. You got today, good vibes, now and in the moment, okay? So she could be focusing on just being in the moment, kind of taking her attention away from the situation, hoping that the situation dies down. And you also have her sipping tea. It says rumors, gossip, and nosy. Because she is, let me tell you something, she may be sitting here like she don't care, but she showed taking in and watching everything that's being said and done on social media. The most clear and precise messages that need to come through. And the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Carisha. Me, that's who. All right. You got Chaser. Shut the freaking door. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. A chaser in a codependent relationship, wanting to settle down and make somebody who's a runner settle down. You cannot make this up and feeling overwhelmed by it. Okay? The stress of trying to tame somebody. Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. Don't save him. Because you're going to end up hurting yourself in the end. Look at this. I want to fix our connection and conversation. If this is not her trying to reach out to him, it could be him trying to reach out to her. Matter of fact, let me see something right quick. Dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Carisha and Diddy. Carisha and Diddy. How does Carisha currently feel about Diddy? How does Diddy currently feel about Carisha? Overall, you got the Chariot card. This is about moving forward. Now, whether they moving forward together or not, we'll see. Okay, or this could be something dealing with the Cancer. Over here is going to be Diddy. Oh, Jesus. Damn. He even got the Devil card. And over here is Carisha. Bottom of the deck, you have Eight of Swords in a reverse. Now, Eight of Swords in a reverse at times can come out in a reading when somebody is gaining some self-acceptance from a situation. They've gotten their freedom from it and they're moving on. Okay? Now, one of two things. She's either moved on physically or she's out of her head being stressed, or one of them is out of their head being stressed about a situation. Okay, over here on Diddy's side, you got Eight of Wands in the upright, you got the Devil card in the upright, you got the Three of Cups in the upright, you got the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and then you also have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Now, when you get the Seven of Swords in the reverse at times in a reading, I'm telling y'all, I feel she asked him about abuse towards Cassie, allegedly, and anybody else that they've said that Diddy may have put his hands on, or things that he may have done, or some other deviant things she may have asked about, okay? Because here's the thing. She may be freaky deaky. She may like to have a little pee on her, or whatever the case may be. Hey, some people have their little kinks. But that don't mean that you're a sexual deviant. You see what I'm saying? So she may have thought that he was a little freaky, but she may not have known to what extent. Allegedly. Okay, I'm just saying. Because this is somebody keeping a secret. I believe he told her some things, but I don't believe he told her everything. Okay? All right, and you also have here the Three of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised if these two indulged in threesomes and foursomes and fivesomes and whatever else isms you can think of. All right, you also have the Seven of Wands in a reverse here. This is about giving up due to a lack of confidence. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one, because Eight of Wands is like moving forward and moving quickly. I wouldn't be surprised. Again, I keep feeling like Diddy is the one that may have done it. Now, over here on Carisha's side, you got Carisha. Y'all, don't be surprised if something ends up coming out in the news and I still feel like it's about Diddy and another woman. Because why you got the Empress in the upright, and then you also got the Queen of Wands here in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse at times could indicate a side chick. Okay? And then you also have this Empress here in the upright. So which one of these is Carisha? Now, it could be a Sagittarius or somebody in this situation. I'm just saying. Yeah, there's the Justice card here, and there's the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse at times can be like somebody wanting their cake and eating it too, or feeling like a situation is stunted, it's not growing, it ain't going nowhere. Okay, and then the Ace of Wands in the reverse. I'm telling y'all, I don't care what nobody say. If there is a separation between these two, it's Diddy that made the choice. Or he did something to the point where, you know how somebody can kind of distance himself enough from you till you go, well, damn. Is that my cue? Is that my cue to get the hell on? I'm just saying, again, don't be surprised if there's another woman that comes out in this situation. Because that's what I'm feeling. Give me some cold, hard truths for Carisha. Dear God, I ask that you give me some cold, hard truth, please, for Carisha. Drop the freaking ego. Vulnerability is hot as hell. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big baby. It says you need to put food in your belly. So she could have, like I said, somebody coming out of their head. Sometimes when you're stressed, you can't eat. Okay? And when you're fearful of doing something, Spirit says, screw fear. It'll lie to your face. You also have take a freaking trip. It says get some ish, do some new things, and talk to people cooler than you. If I'm not mistaken, they just recently showed her going out, spending time with one of her child's fathers or something like that, and hitting the town. Okay? And I'm telling you, I believe that this is more so of letting Diddy know, like, I don't need you. I still feel like she was the one that was left. When it comes to Carisha, how does she currently feel about Diddy? When it comes to Carisha, how does she currently feel? Oh, I can't talk. Throat is closing up. How does she currently feel about Diddy? Five of Swords in the reverse is here. I'm just saying. Five of Swords in the reverse is about making amends and reconciliation. Girl, you ain't done with that man. Girl, you ain't done with that man. There's the Knight of Wands there. You are not done with that man. Look at that 6 of Cups in the reverse there. Look. 6 of Cups in the reverse at times comes out in the reading when somebody is wanting to be independent of a person, but they don't have the courage to do it. Come on, somebody with the strength in the reverse. There's a pull. There's something that happens every time there's a pull. Because the other time this Ace of Wands was in the reverse, now the Ace of Wands is in the upright. Is it the one, Carisha? Is it the one, Carisha? Is it calling you back? When love calls your name. I'm just saying, that thing got flowers on it too. Let me tell you something. I don't want nothing Diddy got. I don't give a damn how it's dripped in gold. I don't care if it got flowers on it. Spirit said, I run. Run. There's that. Look at that King of Swords. And the King of Swords is represented by a female. I'm telling you. He has the power of authority. Or he had the power of authority over her. I'm just saying. Wow. Give me. Ooh, look at that. Spirit said, whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Because you ran out of time, or you running out of time. All right, let me get a moon message for her. Give me a moon message for Carisha. Give me a moon message. You got new moon, baby girl. Something significant may happen in her life during the next new moon, next month. So what are we in, May? So the next new moon is going to be on the 6th of June. So something significant may happen in her life at that time. It's maybe when she gets hauled off to jail. I'll let you wait. Yeah, there it is. I was going to say, now, wait 1 minute now. What my book? Okay. Okay, new moon. It says the new moon is a lovely card and it represents fresh starts, innovative ideas, and new beginnings. It means that something new is on its way to you. This could be a new job, a love interest. Now, keep in mind, we did get the divine masculine, or a special event. But something new is coming into your life to brighten things up a bit. This is a card of optimism and positivity and suggests the answer to your question is yes. When the new moon shows up in a spread, it indicates that now is the time for goal setting, for having faith that your dreams will come true. Use the energy surrounding you at this time to decide what you would like to achieve in the next few months. Be open-minded about any invitations or opportunities that are extended to you at this time. Remember that success in any field is a collaboration between you and the universal energies of attraction. Focus on what you want, not what you don't. This card is a gentle reminder to keep your thoughts positive and to believe in your own magic. It suggests that a blessing is indeed on the way, but that you must play your part by being open to receive it. So don't play around, girlfriend. Don't play around. So let's get what do I want to do for you? What do I want to do for you? Let me get some future messages for Carisha. Give me some future messages, please. For Carisha. Give me some future messages, please. For Carisha. You got the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so it kind of lines up with what the new moon is talking about. Okay, so she could have some good things that are coming towards her. Definitely in the form of money or some type of abundance, some type of stability. And you also have the Knight of Cups. Girl, you may have somebody with money coming in towards you. Somebody wanting to give you an offer of love. Don't block your blessings now. Don't block your blessings. There's that Queen of Wands energy here. That's somebody, I don't know. Somebody been keeping an eye on her. Queen of Wands how a man sees a woman when she's represented as a Queen of Wands. Somebody can find you very sexually attractive. They can consider you very beautiful, like aesthetically, but they can also see you as a powerhouse, very confident. Somebody, if you're a businesswoman, they love the fact that you own your shit and that you can do a business just as good as a man. That sort of thing. Somebody, girl, somebody been watching you. Carisha, don't you block your blessings, girl. You got, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so crunk. I'm sorry. Why am I so crunk? You got the Queen of Wands next to the Ten of Cups. Not only is this emotional fulfillment of self, this is the possibility of having emotional fulfillment with somebody else. Girl, you got a girl. And then I'm also seeing Queen of Pentacles. She got Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands being represented in her reading. Girl, this is somebody that can offer you stability. Why am I getting African man or Asian man? I did get Asian in the reading. Girl, don't block your blessings. Don't block your freaking blessings. Girl, somebody coming to offer you something. There's the Page of Wands, and then you also have the Seven of Wands coming out in the reverse, okay? I don't know if she may end up giving up due to a lack of confidence or feeling overwhelmed. Knight of Wands in the reverse is like player energy. I'm hoping she don't let her. She may end up getting her blessing blocked by Diddy if she chooses to entertain this man again. That's why Spirit is saying time is up. Your ancestors trying to divert you in a totally different direction, girlfriend, because you even got the Two of Cups. You got the Two of Cups, you got the Ten of Cups, and you got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this doesn't always indicate that she got a good man coming in. It just means that she has an out. Like, if you go in this direction, you can have your shit intact, okay? So, hopefully she makes the right decision. Because, see, there's the Knight of Swords. Because, see, at the same time, she may be rushing to do something. There may be somebody rushing in to change her mind. Or, yeah, because that Knight of Swords coming out, I don't like these knights, first of all, coming out compared to a queen. Okay, Carisha. See, a Knight of Swords can come rushing in. Hey, I just want to let you know everything they've been saying about me ain't true. Or the things that did happen. I'm a different man now. Like, I ain't that man no more. Have I ever put my hands on you? I ever made you feel like shit? Well, then why don't you just take me for what I am right now? I'm 50 years old. I'm a different man now, Carisha. I'm sorry. But, like, I see his weird looking face doing, I'm a different man, Carisha. I love you, girl. Spirit said, but how much do you love yourself? Because see, the Ace of Cups is here and you need to trust your intuition. Look at that hand coming down. Spirit said, you want his cup or you want mine? You decide. What is your intuition telling you, like that card said earlier in the reading? Carisha, you better make the right decision when this offer is being given to you. I'm just saying. It's going to be the difference between a blessing and your ass ending up being cursed. I wasn't expecting her reading to be this long. Hold on, let me see. Let me get a couple more cards and then I'm going to close it off. All money ain't good money, girl. All right, give me some messages for, oh, throat closing up. I don't know if she's having a hard time saying something or somebody has a hard time saying something to her. All right, give me some messages for Carisha. Also, guys, comment down below if you want me to do a reading on Tiffany Haddish. I've been thinking about Tiffany Haddish a lot. And, oh, girl. Sorry, this is aside from Tiffany Haddish, but Carisha. No, not the number 50 being up here, and I was just saying a 50-year-old. I'm 50 years old now, girl. I'm a changed man. I'm a grown man now. I ain't who I used to be. But look, y'all, she may end up self-sabotaging. Wow. I don't know how to let you go. You better let that damn man go. Because I had the sense to recognize that I don't know how to let you go. See, she got the sense. She knows this. Her intuition telling her to get the hell on, but she may still feel so tied to this man that she may end up going back and self-sabotaging, and karma gonna kick her ass. Okay? It says you may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way. Come on, somebody. Baby, spirit don't play. You an old soul, Carisha. Guess what? You've experienced something like this in your past life. I hope you pass the test this time around. You have lived many lifetimes and gained wisdom beyond your years. Wishful thinking. I'm hearing, I'll get over you. I know I will. I'll pretend my ship's not sinking. And I'll tell myself I'm over you. 'Cause I'm the king of wishful thinking. Yeah, remember that King of Swords card and it had that female sitting there? I'm the king of wishful thinking. It says you're learning how to manifest the life that you desire. But here's the thing. You gotta know your worth. I don't give a damn how pretty you are on the outside. I don't give a damn how fine a man is on the outside. If you don't know your worth, you are stuck. Stop giving these people, these low vibing ass men and women, y'all power. I'm telling you. See, generosity is here. It says, give from your heart with no strings attached is what's needed now. Giving to the wrong people. Trying to resolve conflict with somebody who got a hole in their damn heart. He ain't healed. There's a void there. And she's trying to fill a void in her own life. They both got issues. Okay? It says, you may be covering up the emptiness or pain within through an addiction. Oh, yeah, somebody don't want me to talk. I mentioned earlier in the reading, I said, functioning alcoholic. Somebody, allegedly, may be functioning some type of person, trying to fill a void. You may be covering up the emptiness or pain within through an addiction. Could be alcohol, could be codependency, could be sex, could be the addiction to materialistic things. But guess what? None of that shit will never fill a void. You are never going to find happiness and self-worth at the bottom of a bottle. You are never going to find it in a needle. You're never going to find it in a pill. You ain't going to find it in a penis. Okay? You ain't going to find it in a dollar. You only are going to find that when you love yourself and you give yourself fully to God or whomever you believe in. Okay? Because it's not going to be found. It's not going to be found in tangible things. Yo, why this feel like a personal reading for this girl? Hoocha. Woo. Well, with that being said, nope. Spirit said, nope, not with that being. I got to ask a question, okay? Dear God, give me the most clear and precise messages before I close this off. When it comes to Carisha, has Carisha ever participated in any sexual deviant activities with Sean Combs? Has Carisha ever participated in any sexual deviant activities with Sean Combs? All right, Spirit is saying no. You got the Death card in the reverse, but there's Diddy. There's that Scorpio energy there. But sometimes you have to be mindful of who you associate yourself with, because you can go down on this ship with them. I keep hearing, I will go down with this ship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. Okay, girl. Yeah, it's going to go down with them. All right, Death in the reverse. She needs to let this situation die. She needs to let it go. She needs to get away from this man here. Okay? She needs to free herself. Six of Cups is in a reverse in the same position again. This is freeing yourself and becoming independent of a situation or person. It don't get no clearer than that. Child, let me close this off with some final messages. Whew. Final messages, please, for Carisha. Uh-oh, throat closing up again. Final message, please, for Carisha. One day, when you least expect it, you are going to crash into someone who's going to be so soft and gentle with your heart, and you are going to be so glad that you kept it open. You are going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved more. If something within you tells you something is not right, you need to trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, then change something. It's entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. My God. It don't get no clearer than that. If you guys enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I'm the Sag Diva. Guys, I am on vacation now, which is the 22nd, all the way through the 29th. Readings will resume. Personal readings will resume on the 30th. Your girl gonna live her best life, but I will try to get some readings up before I kick my feet up in somebody's sand. Okay? Guys, have a good one, and I'll see you all next time. Deuces!